Oh my God. Oh, let's bring in the chatters. Let's get this show going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. All right. Instagram looks like it's running. Of course, YouTube is a little delayed. Am I good? Am I good? Someone in the chats, please tell me you guys can hear me and everything. Like, come on, someone, something. I swear, if I'm just sitting here talking to a screen and no one can hear me, I'm gonna be really pissed. Just waiting, Man, Marcus, I know you're sitting back there in the back. Maybe they can't hear me. Hello, testing. Hello. Oh, there we go. All right, someone says loud and clear. Okay. God dang, man. Y'all need to be quicker on that shit. Y'all got me sitting here shaking, going, "Oh fuck, something's fucked up." All right. So here's the shitty thing. So if anybody has been watching the show over time and noticed that this countdown was one of the old ones, here's the reason why. So I don't usually open Restream and get the shows ready until about maybe an hour and a half before, because I got to work, right? I got to work. And so I opened it up and everything was gone. Everything. The new countdown, the new intro, the new closing, gone. It was all fucking gone. And I messaged Restream and I'm like, why is it that I get on here and all my shit's gone? And they're like, well, did you save it? No, I didn't fucking. Yes, I fucking saved it. Anyways, so let's just say Restream got a little bit of taste of me in the chat because they fucked up my show tonight. Just saying. Just saying. Uh, anyways, all right. But we're on. Marcus is good. And right, Marcus, you're still good, right? Thumbs up, right? You're still good. Oh, thank God. We were having some audio issues right before the countdown, and he was stressed. He was like, no, I'm just playing, Marcus. I'm just giving you shit, dude. I gotta give him shit. But anyways, we were having some different issues, and we were bouncing out, bouncing coming back in, and this and that, and we finally got it fixed. But it's okay. It's okay. We're good. So it is what it is. I see there's 17 people watching here, and there's only 2 people up there. I need my tint. What are you talking about? Someone's in Oklahoma. Wi-Fi sucks. I don't know. I'm reading the Instagram chats. So, anyways, we're gonna start the show. Yeah. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You guys, God, camera this way. Go check it out. Performance Custom Coatings. Ryan Real, the Unreal Real Ryan Real. Dude, I'm telling you guys, custom knives. Oh my God. He could do just about fucking anything. So you guys got custom knives you guys want. Here's where you go. Right there. Right there. Performance Custom Coatings. Tell Ryan Real I sent you. He will definitely take care of you. So Ryan, thanks for being part of the show. Of course, we got Soak Shield 2.0. Kyle and Hannah absolutely killing it. And I'm just going to be honest. It brought Soak Shield back to life, which is fantastic. They are absolutely doing their thing and staying on top of everything that they're doing. So if you guys don't have Soak Shield at your shop, go check it out. Soak Shield 2.0. Kyle, Hannah, thank you so much for being part of the show. And of course, the one and only, if you guys haven't heard of, that's right, TintWiz. You guys have been living it under a rock. Go check it out, tintwiz.com. Download your free 30-day trial. No credit card needed. The #1 CRM in our industry. And I'm going to tell you right now, it is all in the app. Go check it out. Eric, David, thank you so much for being part of the show. Tintwiz.com. I feel like a radio host. Tintwiz.com. Anyways, right? Thank you guys so much for being part of the show. Love what you guys do for the industry, and you guys are just just unnoticed. I'm telling y'all right now. Cool. Are y'all ready to start the show? I'm going to turn this off. And here we go. We're going old school. We're going fucking old school. I tell you what, this is like this is like day one of YouTube right here. Oh, let's see, where's it at? I hope this is it. Anyways, let's start the show. Let's go. I was like, wait, there's a delay. That's right, guys. It is Tint'er Tuesday live right here on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch because I lost Facebook, and yeah, Twitter wants me to pay for a subscription to go live. So fuck that shit. I ain't paying for shit. Anyways, guys, welcome to the show. And hold on 1 second. The technical chat popped up. It's been a while since your last message. I will go ahead and put chat on hold on our end for 24 hours. Listen, here's something for you, Restream. Or if you guys are watching right now, fix your shit. Get out of here. I don't need your shit. I just don't. I just don't. I'm sorry. Marcus, are you ready for the show? Okay, he's like this. That's the first guest that has done this instead of this to me on the show. So thank you so much, Marcus. Okay, real quick. My guest tonight is Marcus. I hope if I pronounce this right, I deserve a cookie. Quintana, right? Is that right? Oh shit! Yeah, I got it right. Marcus Quintana. Uh, I have met this guy numerous times at different window tinting events, and dude, this guy's like fucking on fire. I mean, this guy can do just about anything. And correct me if I'm wrong, Marcus. I know you can kind of see in here, but your decorative thing won, right? Is that right? If you guys don't know what decorative window tinting is, you need to go follow this guy because this guy's damn. Anyways, Marcus, you ready? He's ready. All right, I'm gonna bring in Marcus. Let's start the show. Let's do this.
How's it going?
What's up, Marcus? How are you, sir?
Chilling, man. Chilling. How are you?
I'm doing good. I I know there was a delay because of your audio and then my audio, and then we had to
Yeah.
bounce out, come back in, back and forth, and I'm like, oh fuck, man. But it's all good. We got it going. Dude. Okay. I know I think I know quite a bit about you. I mean, we're friends on Facebook. I've seen you traveling. I've seen you at events. I know what you do, but I know there's stuff that I still want to learn more about you. And I'm sure there's guys out there who are probably like, who the hell's this guy? Right? I mean, no one knows who I am. You know what I mean? Like,
You.
I'm just a yeah. Anyways, so Marcus, first off, let's do this. If you'll just give everybody like a quick bio about you, like where you're at, what you do, and then we'll just kind of go from there.
I live in Southern California in Corona with my wife and my son, our husky and our cat. I've been tinting windows for 27 years now, and I am a senior project manager at NGS for commercial and government work all over the United States.
Oh, okay, okay. Back up. So you travel and just do flat glass?
Yep.
No shit.
So I'm in charge of coordinating the installation on projects. So I get subcontractors. I hire them out to go do jobs for me. I go out, I train, I fix, I help out. I go just check. I'm very hands-on, so I like to get on job sites with my guys.
Wow. Okay, now see, I knew there was a little bit of stuff that I didn't know about you, and I'm learning. I'm learning. But I do know you travel a lot. I mean,
Yep.
I know I was traveling a lot like 2.5 years ago, and I was all over the place. So I know the traveling. So how often do you travel, and like what's like a rough number of how many days you're away from home and back and forth? Like, kind of give us a breakdown of that.
So things slowed down a little right now, and I've been home for a while, but I was traveling every week. I'd leave Monday, come back sometimes Friday. Sometimes I come back Saturday and fly out Sunday. I'd come home just to see my wife and son, fly out the next day because I have projects that I need to be there Monday morning. So I
Holy
travel a
shit!
lot. Yeah. All over Texas, Florida, Alabama, all over California, just everywhere. Ohio. Been everywhere.
That's I was going to ask like where do you travel to? But you basically go to any state. Like I mean, you're just wherever.
Wherever they need me.
Wow. Wow. And then is every time you're traveling, is it only for a week? Is it shorter? Is it sometimes longer? Or is it
It
pretty
depends on the
consistent?
project.
Okay.
It depends on the project, but then when I travel, like they'll call me while I'm out in Texas going, I need you to go to Ohio. So I'll take off from Texas to Ohio. So it just
Just
depends.
bam bam. Gone.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
Woo! That's some flight time, baby.
Yeah, lots of flight time. I've been traveling, I'd say consistently for the past 10 years because I was with Riot Glass and Campbell before NGS. So I was their national field operations manager. So I literally went everywhere to help with surveys and train with Riot Glass. So I was in every state, Canada, and Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Dude. Okay, I need to know traveler to traveler because I did it. I did it. Trust me, I know what it's like. But does it ever like get to you where you're just like, I can't do it anymore? Or are you just still just on top cloud nine, just going and going?
I'm still on cloud nine. What gets to me is like I like to spend sometimes a little more at home to take care of things I need to take care of at home, but my family loves traveling and I love traveling. So I'm like, where do you need me to go? Let's go.
Do they go with you when they travel?
No, they don't. If I'm gonna go somewhere fun, I would take them, but half the
Ah,
time I'm in pretty rough areas sometimes, and I'm just trying to get in, get out. And
Gotcha.
my son's a full-time student. My wife handles everything at home. So yeah,
Dang.
it's crazy.
Dang, dude. That's insane. And you've been doing it with this company for how long now?
For NGS, I just hit my 1 year November 1st.
Wow. Well, dude,
Yep. Thank you. And
congratulations.
I've known Patrick since he started NGS. So I've known
Really?
him for a long time. Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's crazy.
Damn. That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah.
I was only gone every other week, and that was killing me, dude. Like 2.5 years of that, I was just like,
I I like to travel. I also have a very understanding wife.
That's honestly, I was going to ask that too. Like, how's your wife? You know, how do you guys cope with that with you being gone? But I mean, if she's just on board, then
She's
dude,
very independent. My wife is a strong, independent woman, and she just takes care of everything. She knows I do what I have to do. So if I have to go, I go. Yeah.
thank God for awesome, good women in our life, right?
Yes, definitely.
That is awesome. All right. Where was the last place you just came from? Like, where were you on your last trip?
Vegas for SEMA, but for work, I was in Texas.
Texas.
Yep.
And what type of job were you doing in Texas?
Schools. We have a
School.
lot of schools with safety film and an attachment system. So that's what we're really hitting hard in Texas, all over the United States, but it's just the school districts.
Now, are you doing the film and attachment, or do you guys have like teams for each one, or how does that work?
It depends on my team. It honestly depends on my team if they do both. If they don't, if they're just film installers, we'll have them go do film, and then I'll have a wet glazing team follow behind them and start wet glazing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Dude. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, so you do that, but you also are very well known for your decorative
Yes.
artworks in film. So
Yes.
I kind of want to get into that a little bit. So if you can kind of give us a breakdown of that, like how did you get into it? Like what was the spark of that? Because I I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you haven't seen any of his work, you need to go check it out because you wouldn't believe that it was all done out of like film. Like it's unreal. So go ahead.
So when I was 15 and a half, so it was 1997, my brother introduced me to a guy, Todd Austin, that had a rock wall. He owned his own rock wall. It's 24 foot by 24-foot rock wall. And he would rent it out to events for like advertising, and they'd put all their graphics on the wall. Well, I went and helped him at Ski Dazzle. It's a snowboarding convention. And that's
Okay.
when I touched my first graphic, was putting vinyl on the rock wall. And I still do the event every year. It's in December in LA. I've been doing it since I was 15, and that's what got me involved in graphics. And then I got into film when I was 17 with my brother. But I worked for a lady in Southern California. I worked for her, oh God, 6 years, and all I did was graphics. Metropolitan West, all I did was graphics for her, dusted crystal. So if you guys tinted the building with solar, I was in that building doing the offices with dusted crystal and all that stuff in print. So did a
Wow.
lot for her. Traveled the United States for her too. So I got really into graphics working with her.
Now, when did you actually pull the graphic side and the tint side in and start doing those wonderful pieces? Because I mean, how did that come about?
For the decorative competition or just in
Yeah,
general?
yeah, for like the decorative competitions. Like how
So
when did you start putting those two together and doing competitions? Because that's just phenomenal work.
was 2023 with Flat Glass Joe. He asked me to come in and give him a hand because I was going to go and compete for Flat Glass, and he asked me if I wanted to be on his team with the decorative competition
Ah,
because I
okay.
saw him in 2022 do it, and I was like, that looks fun. And then the following year, he asked me, so Tint was sponsored me,
Yep.
and him and I won that year. And then this year, I did it with Darren from NGS,
Mhm.
and I was going to have my son, but with the rule changes, whoever's on the team has to work for the same company, which made it really
Oh,
difficult. Yeah, because the year before, Joe was working for another. Joe had his company, and I was working for Campbell. Went out there, did our thing. But this year they changed the rules, so you have to work for the same company in order to be a part of the team. So this year I did it with Darren, and we won first place. I won it 2 years in a row now.
2 years in a
Yeah,
row,
it's really
baby.
cool, man. It is so cool. I love it.
I tell you what, when I saw both your pieces the year before and this dude, I mean, you guys killed it. You killed it.
Yeah,
Killed it.
it's awesome. And I don't even go in to win. Like I don't enter any of these competitions going, I'm gonna take first place or I'm gonna take second or I'm gonna take third. I go in just to have fun and meet people and compete with people because I made some really good friends from these events. All Out Tent, Robert, I met him last year, and him and I are like this, like really cool. I get to meet some interesting people, so that's what I look forward
Absolutely.
to. I look forward to the camaraderie. It's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of
Absolutely. No, and that's the best part about those events is the networking and meeting
Yep,
people
yep,
because dude, you never know who you're going to run into and after an event, man, you guys exchange numbers and you guys come good and then you're starting to help each other out. It's
exactly.
yeah.
It's awesome.
Um I just want to jump in real quick is your wife jumped in and said he starts to go crazy when he's home too long.
Okay, so you know the little chihuahua that walks in the house going, "How am I going to stir trouble?" That's me. I'm like, I'll work for an hour and then I go inside the house and my wife has a routine with our husky where they do their breakfast and they sit down and relax and have it. And she's on her computer and I'm like, "What's going on? What are you going to do today? You want to go grab lunch? You want to go to the grocery store? Hey, babe, let's go do this." And she's like, "When do you go back out of town?" I'm like, I'm too antsy, man. I'm so antsy.
She's like, "Are you leaving yet?" Because it was
Yeah,
quiet. It was quiet till you came home. Oh
I
my
know.
god.
Even the dog goes outside. He doesn't even stay inside when I'm home. He's like, "I'm going outside. Dad's home."
Oh my god, dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. Um,
Yeah.
all right, so let's go. Let's get back on track. uh, let's talk about the last two decorative competitions. So your all's design. Who comes up with the design? And then how do you guys come up with the pieces? Like, is it all pre-made? Do you guys do it like there on site when you guys are put like explain that competition because I don't really know the ins and outs of the competition. I just saw you doing it and then I saw the after and I was like, damn, that boy's fucking good. So give me some
So
more on it.
I wasn't really part of the whole design last year because I got asked to be in it late. So
Okay.
that was all Joe and his people taking care of all that. But for this year, the way we did it is a couple weeks before the event, they give you a theme and you have to wait for that theme. So you don't know what you're gonna do. It's like almost I'd say a month. I think we got the theme maybe a month. I could be wrong on that, but they give you the theme and then you come up with some drawings and you have to have a graphic designer take all your stuff and come up with something. And then I took that and took it to NGS and we had our print guy Bryson. He took all my madness and figured out how many pieces we're gonna do what. Because
Ah.
I wanted to do good. I wanted to do. I didn't want to just do the minimum. You know what? I wanted to do a little above and beyond. So we ended up having over, I believe it was like over 17 pieces on one side, and I think like 6 pieces on the other. I can't remember exactly. That whole that whole competition just kind of went blur. The minute they said install, it was like, oh my god, it was crazy. But that's how you do it. You have to wait for the theme, and they said window film theme park. So it's like, all right, and I'm sitting there going window film theme park, like, okay, we can do a bunch of roller coasters, we can do a picture of a theme park, but Darren and I were talking. It's like, what's the one thing people do when they're at a theme park? They go and take a picture in front of the roller coaster. So I
There
was
you
like,
go.
hey, I got an idea here. And then our girl was like, why don't you use your mohawk? And I was like, oh crap, well, hold on, let's keep adding to this. So the roller coaster was red dots. So the roller coaster's entire framing system was red dots, and then the red line pusher from Fusion, and then we had hard cards in the mix. We had the Triumph blade boxes as the foundation. Like it was crazy. And then the heat gun was the actual roller coaster.
Yeah, dude. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
it was nuts. I have stickers. I'm looking for the sticker now.
I was gonna say, do you have a picture or something that you can show people what it was? And guys, so this right here was done. How big was the piece of glass that you guys had to do that on?
I believe it was 72 by 46, somewhere around there.
All right, so we're talking 72 inches wide, 40 something tall, and all of that was done out of window film, right?
Yeah, printed. It was
Or
all printed on.
printed on.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you guys can you imagine trying to put that together in a competition on a piece of glass while tons and tons of people are walking around and talking behind your back, and then you make first place with this? That's insane. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it was great. I couldn't have done it without Darren. My son couldn't be part of it, but he still helped out with design. My wife helped out. Like everybody helped out. Tint Wiz, like everybody pitched in. It was awesome. It was one big family effort.
Well, I mean, Tintwiz has their hands in everything anymore. I mean, you know
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. That design one is very unique. It's different. Like it's definitely thinking outside the box for sure. But to see that on a piece of glass and done, and you're just going, what the hell, man? Like how? I've got pretty good hand cut skills, but there's no way I could put something like that together, dude. There's no way. It'd be all like, all
A lot of work. We actually had it printed out and shipped, and we did some test trials with it. Change this, change that, add this, add that. So it was a lot of work, and we kind of got started a little late in the game because we were trying to figure out things. And I was like, we got it. We did it. Let's go. We're done. Let's do it. So it was all worth it.
And then you guys came out with first place.
Yeah, I was sitting there, and when the Australia family won People's Choice, I was like, oh, okay, hold on, is it going to be us? And then when I was looking at Darren, I looked at my wife, and then they're like Tint'er, and I was like, ah, it was awesome.
I mean, what kind of feeling is better than that? I mean. Yeah. I mean, come on. How many competitors were in the decorative competition?
4. It was 4 teams.
4 teams.
Yep.
And I mean, let's face it, all 4 of those teams, they all did a fantastic job. I mean, their awesome work's job. Like spot on. Yeah. Oh man.
Seeing all the different artwork and what people come up with, and I like that too. I like to go, all right, window film theme park. What's everybody else going to think of? Like, what are they going to do outside the box? Like, that's what I get excited about.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, are you like super nervous doing those competitions like that with people, or just? Or, I mean, do you try to tune it out 100%?
I get nervous going into the event, but as I'm working, I'm like, that's when I'm like fine, and I'm smiling, I'm laughing. I had Darren feed me a granola bar. I was taking drinks as he's working. I stopped to take a drink, and I smiled. I blew my wife a kiss. I was like, hey, how you doing?
Now, how much time do you guys have to do that one piece?
Oh,
do you remember?
Was it 3 hours? I think we had 3 hours. It was either 3 or 4 hours that we had to do it. I think it was 3 hours.
That's crazy.
3 hours
that
to do
crazy.
it. And you do it, like our trial run, we did it so quick. I'm like, what are we going to do to kill time? And I'm like, dude, you don't understand. Like when me and Joe did it, the minute that time started, we started laying things out. It's like hour gone, another hour gone, 45 minutes. You guys got 2 minutes. It's like, wait, what? What happened to the time?
Gone.
It just flies. The time flies.
It's same scenario for guys that are just doing the tint competition, like automotive or even flat glass.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
They're like, oh, you got 30 minutes to tint, 1 roll down, 1 quarter, and you're like, oh, easy, right? And then they go in and they're like, before you know it, they're like
5 minutes.
10 minutes, 5 minutes, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's crazy, especially with flat glass. Like the minute they say go and we start, and I'm just like, why does it feel like I'm running out of time? Like I don't have enough time, and then you're rushing because they're like 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, and you're like, damn it.
Yeah. It's nerve-wracking. Yeah, and let's face it, not everybody can compete. But I always encourage people to compete because I think a lot of guys and gals out there that are in the industry, they underestimate themselves, and
Definitely.
I think it's more nerves and being scared to do something outside their realm. But I always encourage people like, hey, if you get a chance to do a competition, do it. Just do it because it's amazing. I mean, even if you don't win or anything, you come out and you're like, damn, dude, your heart's all pumping, right? You know, and you're just like, holy shit, I just did that. You know, it's a good feeling regardless.
No.
So
and you're right, because Darren Reynolds, he doesn't like competing. And I'm like, come on, man, be my partner. Come on, man,
Really?
be my partner. And then he was like, all right, let's do it. And he was so happy. I was like, I told you, it's
There you
awesome.
go.
It's fun. Win or lose, you're going to have a blast at these events, especially the WFTC, the Tint'er battles, I might Window Foam Revolution, like all those. It's a lot of fun, and you get to meet people and talk and hang out and do dinners and just mingle. You won't do that if you're just doing a job. You're not going to do those things if you're just installing every day and you're saying hi to people or maybe talking on Facebook. You got to get out there.
Absolutely. No, I agree. Sorry. I'm listening, but I'm watching Instagram up here just to kind of see what's going on. So you're good. All right. So not that nervous for the competitions, but were you nervous about coming on the show tonight?
Yes, I was. I started snacking. I have ranch dip and I was eating cucumbers and carrots. So I don't know why. I do not know why.
Okay. And I'm not trying to sound like an ass here, but I just don't understand why. Why would you be nervous about this little itty bitty podcast that only has about 24 people watching, but yet you can go do that big ass fucking decorative shit with thousands of people walking around you. So I'm just kind of curious.
I was shaking before they said install. I was literally shaking. My wife makes fun of me because I like to hum. And she's like, elevator music. So I was like standing for the flag glass, just humming. And you hear in one of the videos last year, you hear the girl, is he okay? He's nervous. And I'm like, oh, babe, you got that on video. I was like, damn it. But I don't know,
my God.
I'm so nervous because I psych myself out until the event starts. And then I just go into work mode.
Gotcha. And Tintwiz just commented, you won Tint'er Battles Flat Glass competition, right?
Yes, correct. I was 6-0, so I beat 6 people back to back and won flat glass. And then teams, Joe and I won on teams. So yeah, that was awesome. I got the belt right there. Got the belt.
He's like, oh shit, it is right there.
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention to the background, but it's right there. Now, how does that make you feel?
Dude, that was awesome. I wore that for a couple of weeks to job sites, airport, to families' houses. I went and visited my brother in Washington, and I walked out of the airport wearing it.
Now, what kind of response did you get from just people like around?
Little kids. It's all the little kids. They look, is he a wrestler? Or like the old guys are like, who is that guy? Is he WWE? I'm like, WWE film.
And what's crazy is the belt. Like I can picture you coming off the plane in the airport or whatever the case may be, wearing that. I mean, let's face it, you've got the very known mohawk. Yeah, I mean, look at that, dude. Like it's insane. And you come out, I can see little kids just like, is that a famous wrestler? Oh my God. I can see it. Dude, that's awesome, man.
Out earlier today because my wife's sister was over with their newborn baby. They just had a baby, and I put the belt on their carrier so I can get a photo of the baby with the belt.
Now I know Tint'er Battles, like if there's another one, all the winners have to come back and compete. So
yes, correct.
Do you know anything about that yet?
No, I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay.
I'm still waiting to get that phone call saying you need to come back and compete. So.
And you're going to, right?
Yeah, I will go back and compete. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Either keep the torch if I'm lucky enough, or pass the torch on to someone else to see them shine would be awesome.
Keep it, dude. Just keep burying people and be like, no one can touch me. I got it. Oh,
I need to like Ricky did in the flat glass, man. He won 2 years in a row. It's crazy. So I got to keep going.
Look at Jason Teasley. I mean, look how many times he's won.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. You never know. You never know.
Never know. That's why I'm saying, like, I always encourage someone to go do it because they don't know what they're actually able to do in that situation, that they may be able to just really surprise themselves and go, what the hell? I just took out guys that have been doing this for years.
Exactly. Yeah. You never know in these competitions. I was telling my son that. I'm like, when I did the flat glass this year, I knew my right corner was messed up. The minute I dropped the film, I just looked and I was like, I'm going to get dinged. And I knew it. And I'm like, you never know what's going to happen, dude. You can throw film up and it could be flawless. And you go to this event and you're like, why is there debris right there? It's like, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But it's like the thrill of the chase. You know what I mean? It is. It is absolutely, dude. You're just on fire, man. I'm telling you, all over the place. You're winning competitions left and right. Like, dude, you should be able to sit back and just be like, bring it on. Just
I,
let's go, let's go.
I told my wife, I was like, babe, and she goes, what? And I go, how does it feel? She goes, how does what feel? I'm like, that you married a champion 2 years in a row.
I
And she
knew,
laughed at me.
I knew you were gonna say something like that.
Oh, dude, I say it all the time.
Yeah, your wife gets to go around and be like, "Oh, who are you married to? A champion, right
A
here,
world champion.
world
2 years in a
champion."
row.
Now just if anybody out there doesn't know, when you win the competitions, let's just say the decorative film competitions, what was the payout? What was the winnings on a competition like that?
Decorative, it was 10 grand. So I split that with
10 grand.
yep,
10 grand
10 grand.
in 3 to 4 hours. Like, where are you gonna go make 10 grand in 3 to 4 hours?
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so awesome.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How old is your son?
19.
19.
19 years old.
Is he laying film and
No,
like you, or
he's helped me out a lot on job sites and everything when I was an independent contractor. And right now he's going to college full time for music. He plays guitar. He really wants to be in the music industry, producing or whatever happens to fall in his lap. So just trying to connect him with the right people. At
Gotcha.
WFTC, he got to meet the owner of House of Sal, and he got to meet Saul, which is into producing. So I got to connect them two together, which was like, I told my son, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know. So it was
that's
wicked.
badass. That is,
Yeah.
damn, dude, that's badass.
I want him to learn though, so he could have it. Because I told him, like, look, after you're done with college and you go to university or wherever you decide to go in this world, you can tint windows. If you know how to do flat glass, you go to Australia, you can find a shop there and be like, hey, I'm here for 2 weeks. You need help just trying to earn some cash. If you're good enough, they will hire you for side jobs or whatever. So I want him to learn. And he really likes, from Tint'er battles, he likes doing cars, the windshields and the paint protection. So I was like, go for it. I'm like, let's do it. But I want him to really stick with college and everything and find his place where he's supposed to be and just have this in his back pocket in case he needs it.
Absolutely. And I mean, you said it. I mean, he can go anywhere. He can go anywhere. And
Yep.
that's what a lot of people don't understand about our industry is I mean, for the most part, you're not stuck in one spot. I mean, look at you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You can tint windows anywhere. There's a demand somewhere. Doesn't matter.
Always. No matter where it is, no matter what state, what town, what country, there's always a demand.
Absolutely. I mean, window tinting and window tinters are throughout the world. I mean, you can't name somewhere where there's not a window tint shop. I mean, for the most part, I mean, you just can't.
We were in Fiji and we had the driver driving us around because he wanted to take us on a private tour of the island. And I counted like 3 tint shops. I was like, hey, tint shop.
Time to move, babe. Time to move.
How do you like Fiji?
Have you been in California all your life?
Yes. Southern
Wow.
California all my life.
Gotcha. No plans of moving and getting out of the California lifestyle?
I don't know. We have talked. We love Tennessee. Love like north of Nashville
Okay.
or Scotland. If I had the opportunity and I told my wife Scotland,
Time out. That you literally like opposite ends of the spectrum here. California to Tennessee, and then you're like Scotland. Like
we love Scotland. We love Scotland. If I can do what I do now out in Scotland, or at least work from there, that'd be awesome. Love it out there.
Okay. I think I would choose Scotland over Tennessee. No offense, but I'm just anybody in Tennessee. I'm sorry. I'm just
Tennessee's beautiful though. I love 45 minutes north of Nashville or Knoxville. Our friends Jim Koshak and Elizabeth, they live out there and they got a house. It's beautiful, dude. I drove out there to see them and I'm like, hey babe, how do you feel about Tennessee? Like that, I was like, I can move to Tennessee in a heartbeat.
I've been to Knoxville and it's beautiful there. Is it my style? No. I need a beach. Palm trees, ocean, clear water. Like I need that. So Tennessee and Scotland are going to be out of the picture for me. But I'm just saying.
or Hawaii. I could do Hawaii.
It's too expensive in Hawaii, though.
Hawaii's insanely expensive, but everywhere's expensive.
Uh,
Everywhere's expensive.
so is California. I mean,
Yeah,
and I'm
California's
gonna
insane.
listen. No offense to you, and no offense to anybody watching that lives in California, but I'm going to tell you what. I'm very disappointed in California, and there's a reason why. I went out to two different shops at two different times of the year, and it did nothing but rain the whole time.
You came at the wrong time, bro.
No, but I'm telling you, like I literally was like, where the hell is quote unquote sunny California? Like, where the hell is it? Where? I didn't see it, so I'm very
Yeah.
disappointed in Cali right now. Just saying, just saying. Very
Cold right
disappointed
now,
in
man.
California.
It's so cold right now.
The last time I was there is when they had that really bad flooding where it just rained for like 4 or 5 days straight
Yeah,
over in
yeah,
the LA area. Oh my god, dude. I was about to
yeah. It was
oh my
nuts,
god.
and it was crazy out there. That's when that hurricane was coming in.
Yeah, dude, you talk about stir crazy. I mean, that's all I heard was rain constantly. You know, it was okay for like the first day, but after that, I was just like, nope,
I
I'm
don't want to
fucking
ever go
done.
back to California.
I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I'm not. And my girlfriend's like, well, you really hate California, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, fuck California. That fucking cold and rainy the first time, and it's just straight rain the second time. I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
That's how I feel about Washington. It rains too much in Washington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, let's say, any future plans with what you're doing now? I mean, is anything changing, or are you still kind of like on that go mode, travel, and that's it? Or is there any?
Promo travel and just continue doing what I'm doing. Just gonna continue doing what I'm doing and just see where it takes me.
And if you don't want to say this, I'm just kind of curious because when you were shooting out dates earlier, I was like, I think you're about the same age as me. How old are you?
42.
Okay, I got you beat by 4 years. I'm 46. I was going on dates. I'm like,
39. I thought you were 39.
shit. I wish I was 39. Oh my god, I wish. No. Oh, see, my girlfriend just said maybe it's California that doesn't like me. Wow. Okay, that's all right. I'll kick her ass after the show. uh,
Is that why you wear sunglasses? Because you have a black eye and you don't want to show it?
hey, do not give her ideas. See, you already gave her an idea. She's like, oh, that's true. You wear some. I could pop in one and no one ever know.
Hey, I gotta walk in my house after this. My wife's gonna be like, "What did you say?"
Any future well, I mean, besides Tinder battles, if that comes into play, but any other competitions coming up that you're just like, I'm gonna be there, I'm doing it, like anything?
I'm thinking of doing the. I'm thinking of doing the reunion. I think
Okay.
it's in March. And WFTC, if Tinter Battles comes, and then I want to see what like 44 Tools. I know they have an event.
Yep.
Attico has an event. I know Expel has an event. So I'm going to try hitting as many as I can this year.
So
Even if I don't compete, I just want to go to them too.
Okay. All right. So you're geared up to at least hit up all the events, and then if there's a chance to compete, you're going to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Or just to go there and network. Like that's my thing. I like to network. I like to talk to people. My wife calls me a social butterfly. You can put me in the worst part of town, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
Well, I mean, every time I've been at an event, I ran into you. We always stop and chit chat for a while. So absolutely. On the competition side, WFCT Decorative, are you going to have the same teammate? You guys still going to do the togetherness?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm hoping we can get my son on with us on this one. But yeah, I'm going to be in the decorative competition and flat glass.
Yes. Another 10 grand, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, that'll keep the wife happy. I didn't see one penny of that. She took it all.
That's why she doesn't get mad that you leave, because she knows when you come home, there's a check. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Dude, that's awesome, man. All right. So I know you travel. I know you're hardly ever home. I get that. But when you do have downtime and you're at home with family, do you guys have anything that you guys do on a regular basis, like hobbies and stuff like that? I mean, what's your all's routine? Just curious.
I like to garden.
You like no shit.
I love planting stuff, dude. Tomatoes. I have pineapples. I have onions. I have chilies, tomatoes. I like to garden. I like to plant things. I like to work in my yard.
Really? Wow. Okay, no offense. I would have never taken you for a gardener.
Yeah, I love it. And I play croquet with her uncle every day that I'm home.
Really?
Yep. He's 82 years old, and I take him out, and him and I go play croquet at her aunt's house, and we've been doing it for so many years now. So yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
And we go to shows. We love to go to concerts. We're all about going to shows and concerts, the movies. We just like to just chill at home or go out and just have fun, just whatever pops in our way. Any kind of horror convention, stuff like that.
Nice, dude. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. Where's your next trip out?
I might be in Texas. I have to go take care of some stuff probably around the 14th. So I'll probably be in Dallas, I think Dallas area around the 14th. So that'll be my next trip for work.
Nice.
So that'll be fun. Yeah.
Now, see, look, you were all worried about being on the show, right? And you didn't know how it was going to go. Whatever. Shut up. Quit lying. And look, we're literally at 48 minutes. And
yeah,
I mean, dude, it's like that. It's like that. It's like super fast. Dude, I mean, I could sit here and talk to you like all night long. I could. So I know. Nope. Cancel. I know there's stuff that me and you were kind of discussing that we're not, we just can't put that stuff out there yet. So
yeah,
just know I'm working on it. You can reassure to your wife that I am working on it. I didn't forget.
Awesome. She's watching this.
I'm just saying, listen here, wifey, I got it. I'm on it. So, all right. You guys are going to Portugal in January?
Yes. She planned it for my birthday. So we leave the 12th and we come back the 26th.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. My wife is the lady that got me into traveling. Like, we travel abroad at least once a year.
Wow.
Somewhere. We were in Fiji at the beginning of this year. Now we're going to Portugal, but we've been to Italy, Spain, Germany, Austria, Scotland, Ireland, New Zealand, Australia. We've been everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to Portugal, but my girlfriend's like, because my birthday's in March, and
okay.
I'm not big on like St. Patrick's Day, but I still love to go and like do like the green beer and stuff like that. Like I'm a beer drinker.
Yeah.
And she's already putting shit together for us to go to Savannah, Georgia for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, dude, we got like a whole list of like some of our friends in the industry that are like close to there. They're all going to meet up with us, and
oh, that's freaking cool.
I'm like, yeah. She's like, hey, I got an idea. We can go here. We can do this, whatever. And I'm like, say less. You say green beer. Let's go.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. So it's pretty cool. All right. So let's do this. Let's do a little Q&A. I'm telling you, man, I can sit here and talk to you like all night. So I'm just gonna bring in the chats real quick, and we'll kind of let this kind of refresh. And if anybody on Instagram, I got people watching on Instagram. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything for Marcus, now's your chance. So if you guys want to do something, do it now before I kick him off my show. So let's go. Hey, no, listen, man. I really appreciate you being on the show. You're absolutely like killing the show. I mean, you're doing awesome, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, man. It was an honor. I know you've been trying to get me, and I've just been out and everywhere. But when you messaged me, I was like, yes.
The last time we tried to get you on, you were back and forth. So it's all good. Yep. Oh, see, and I was going to ask this because I was curious too. How long does it take to do your hair?
20 minutes.
No shit.
20 minutes. I did it really quick. My son's hair takes the longest, or if I have my hair longer, it can take up to like 30 minutes to 45 minutes, depending.
Wow. Because your son does the same thing, right?
Yeah, but he does the spikes. So he does the individual Liberty spikes.
Like individual, yep. Yeah.
So I sit there and do his hawk for him too.
When I saw you guys walking around together one time, I was like, yeah, that's his kid. It's gotta be.
Dude, when
It's
he was
gotta be.
born, he had a strip of hair going down the middle of his head, and the doctor's like, dude, he's your kid. I'm like, yeah. It was
No,
awesome.
no denying it. That is absolutely your kid. So
And he's had his
that's
hawk
awesome.
since. Like, he's always had a mohawk.
That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. Let's see. Someone someone from Instagram. What kind of gel do you use for your hair?
So I use the yellow hairspray can, got to be, because my
Got to
hair is
be.
curly. So I have to have a really, really strong hairspray.
Is it natural curly? Like,
It's like wavy curly, not like
oh,
poof curly, but like my hair's not straight.
gotcha. If I was to really let my hair like grow out and not do anything, I would have an afro because it's like naturally curly and it won't absorb water, so it's just like like
Poof.
this. So I get rid of it. That's what I do. Another one from Instagram. Let's see. Where to get info on your? Where would someone go to get information on your security film training?
They would have to, if they want to message me, and then I can get them in contact with someone at NGS.
There you go. Nicholas, just find he's one on my friends list on Facebook, so message him and he'll get you in. Let's see. All right, got everybody over there. This guy, Carrot Top Jason, get out of here. Cash, get out of here.
I used to use Aquanet. Back in the day, and egg whites. I've my hair with crazy glue for because I was going for a whole weekend concert. I was crazy punk rocker back in the day.
Oh my god, Aquanet, dude! I remember that shit in like grade school. That smell.
I love that smell, dude. I smell it, I'm like, Aquanet.
No, that stuff's horrible.
Or a Rav? Was it Rav? Yeah, it was Rav.
Rav, yeah. Oh, gross. And of course, your wife. What was the craziest job you've done? Oh, that's a good one.
So the craziest job I ever done, Crystal Cathedral. It's actually two of them. Crystal Cathedral is the big crystal church in OC, and it was a Christian church. It got bought out by Catholics, so they re-renovated it. So they had scaffolding that went all the way up on the inside because the whole building is glass and steel pipes. That is it. So we were on scaffolding in harnesses connecting to these pipes tinning, but we were putting frosted film because they wanted to block all the pews and the orchestra and everything, so you couldn't see from the outside in. But to get to the corner was exactly like 18 inches, an 18-inch triangle. So I had to get special permission with everybody, the inspector, safety. I had to have two harnesses, and I had to stand in there like this. I tint, drop down, crawl down. It was insane.
I'm sitting here picturing 18. I mean, we're talking 18 inches. You guys, yeah. I mean, I know some of you guys out there don't know what 18 inches is. Okay. All right. And then some of you girls get confused on what 18 inches really is. All right. I'm just saying 18 inches is about right here, give or take.
It was crazy. And I had my buddy next to me and my brother-in-law, Alexander Douglas, he was with me. And that job was nuts. But it's that one. And my biggest project I ever did was the CPT towers in Santa Monica, 313,000 square feet of glass.
I'm sorry. Say that number one more time.
313,000 square feet of glass.
Okay. So
yeah.
All right,
two towers, two white towers.
13,000 or what?
No, 313,000 square feet of glass.
If you guys don't know what 313,000 square feet
of glass
is, that's insane. How long did it take you? We
were on nights and weekends during the day. I think it took us just under 6 months with the team.
Holy shit.
And we worked every day, Monday through Thursday at night, Fridays off, Saturdays and Sundays during the day, and doing the little jobs for the company too.
And how many people were on that team?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Between 7 and 9 people. roughly.
Wow. Someone did ask this, and I was going to ask too. Um, can you release how much it was per square foot?
Back then, I was making 75 cents a square foot on it because I made them guarantee me I'd be on that job every day, and that's the only reason why I said yes. And
Okay.
I still made a buttload of money,
What's
like insane.
oh, I could do the math in my head. Trust me. What was oh, I just had it in my head. Now I forgot. Um, what was like the average take home for you on just that job? If you can tell us. If you can't, it's no big deal. But
Oh, like total money I made off that project?
yeah, off that project when you came
Honestly,
home, like
remember, but like daily, we were doing anywhere from 5 to 800 square feet each person. We had some obstacles in the way, so you couldn't really like just go and boom. There was nights where we were knocking out 1,000, 1,200 square feet each person because we pre-cut all our film. It was RE 35, no, RE 30. I think it was RE 30. But we had a lot of obstacles on on those buildings. Lots of lawyers' offices, lots of crap in the way. We had these bars in front of the glass that were like an inch and a half off the glass, so you had to cut
oh
your film perfect to go over one gasket so you can roll it down and then trim. Like
yeah.
it was a pain in the butt, but we did anywhere from about 5 to 1,200 square feet a person on that job. It just depend on what was in our way. If it was an empty floor, if it wasn't an empty floor, how many guys were on site. But we worked from like, I think we got to the job site at like 2, pre-cut film till 5, and then we were there till like anywhere from 2 to 5 in the morning every day. It was nuts. It was crazy.
That's a lot of fucking glass, man.
Oh man, I
Holy
wish
shit.
I'd get called back on that building. Hey, you want to go remove R&R that building? I'd be like, oh yeah. I'm not doing it for 75 cents though.
No, 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 no. Times have changed, baby. No,
Yeah, times have
no.
changed.
Wow, that's a lot, man.
Yep.
313,000 square feet. Like
Yep.
that's crazy, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was a pretty nutty building, and we did a lot of the buildings in Santa Monica. There's a bunch of them out there that we did. I did the Fox building too, where they filmed Die Hard. I did that entire
Really?
building. They still have the sign from the movie in their loading dock to this day.
Really?
Yeah. Yep, from the first Die Hard. So
You see that this is why I always encourage guys to kind of like expand, and I don't mean like expand in their shop, but just expand their abilities,
mhm.
and open up more, and don't be afraid to open up a door, and see what's behind it. Because I mean, dude, look at, you've been all over the US, right?
Yep.
You're doing big jobs, you're doing crazy jobs, you're doing stuff that a lot of guys probably wouldn't even want to touch, right?
Yeah.
But look at the experience, look at the things, like you can sit back and go, yeah, I fucking did that. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I drive my wife nuts.
Yes.
Driving
Yes.
LA, I'm like, you see that building? She's like, you tinted that building? I'm like, yes, I did. And that one. And I even got my son now, whenever we travel out of the country, he'll like, hey dad, look at that tint job. I'm like, oh, I don't understand how people get away with this crap. It drives her nuts sometimes.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Been there, done that. Yeah. My girlfriend hates it when we drive, and I'm like, oh, you see that? Yeah, I did that. She's like, oh, whoopee doo. What are some cool places that you have tinted? So besides those, like, what are some really cool places that you've been?
Canada, all over Canada. Done a lot of work in Canada, and TJ, Mexico. This was actually really cool because I wasn't expecting this. We went to go do film because the company sends their glass from China to Mexico instead of the port of New York because it's cheaper with the tariffs,
Ah, okay. Okay.
whatever they're called.
Tariffs?
Tariffs.
Yeah.
So we went and filmed the glass, but it was a Chinese company, and they have their own compound in TJ for all those people to work, and they're all from China. And they
Really?
all, and our contact was fluent in Spanish, Chinese, and English. And she was explaining to me everything, how they train them, they go to school, and then they come down and they live in Mexico. It was crazy. Like I never would have thought. But Mexico, oh man, Philadelphia. I love Philly. I can go to Philly any time of the day. Philly's been awesome. Done a lot of work in Florida, Ohio. Been out there a bunch of times. It's just the drive too. like I like driving, so I've driven from Iowa to Ohio. I've driven all over California. I drove from I did Aspen. I did a job in Aspen, Colorado, which was really freaking cool. And then I got to drive home because it was when Microsoft crashed and the planes couldn't do anything. So
Oh
I
yeah.
so I drove all the way home from that. So
Ah,
those are
damn.
some really cool spots. I've done some famous actors' houses. The writer for The Walking Dead, we
Yeah.
did all the film for him, and then one of the writers for Deadpool, we did his house, and he signed a Deadpool Nerf gun for my son. He gave him one of the copies of the movie and signed it for my son. So yeah, we've done some really cool places.
And you're doing this by just putting film on windows.
Pretty
That's it,
much
guys. That's it.
sticky stuff on glass, sticky
That's
stuff on
it.
glass, and just
You're
doing a good job. Like that's key. Just
yeah.
I try to tell
100%.
people take pride. Don't look at the dollar sign, because if you look at the dollar sign, you're not going to do as good work because you're just trying to make money. I'm like, just go in there, tint windows, do a good job, and this industry has taken my family and I everywhere. 27 years strong.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah,
That's awesome, dude.
yeah. Thank you.
Dude, yeah, you're doing fantastic. I mean, if anybody ever watches this, or the people that are watching it, I hope this, like, listen to your story and like what you're doing and where you're going. I really hope these guys and gals take this and go, if he can do it, so can I. Like, I mean,
Yep.
what's stopping you? Not much.
Exactly.
Not much.
Nothing stopping you.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. I like you. I like you.
I like you.
I like your style, man. I do. Wow, that's just crazy. All right, so we're at an hour and 3. See, look at that, dude. Like,
Time flew. I told you not to be
brilliant.
nervous. I told you not to be nervous.
I wasn't nervous, it was you.
My hands aren't clammy.
Hey, don't turn it around on the host. I mean, I've been doing this since 2017. Like, I'm good. It's you.
I was so nervous that when I was getting ready, I put cologne on and I'm like, I ate a mint. I'm like, why the hell did I just put cologne on and eat a mint on my front of a damn computer? And then I'm like, babe, how does my hawk look? She's like, you can't see the back of your hawk. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God. He said mint, and he's like, all right, I'm good for the show. Like, who the
Ready.
fuck's around you? Oh my God, Marcus. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Oh man. All right, so let's do a couple of giveaways. Oh my God. It's like, Marcus, I can smell you from here, dude. Get a mint.
Bad boy.
Yeah,
Bad boy.
right. Oh my gosh. All right, so we'll do a couple of giveaways. There's 20 people over here. There's a couple people up here watching. So let's do this. This is where you actually have to put some work into the show. Okay. So I want you to come up with beard hair, man. Don't you hate that shit? What I want you to do is come up with 3 questions. Something that you mentioned in the show, and then you can see the chats, and then whoever gets it right, they'll get a little something. Too
Okay.
easy. So come up with the first one and let's roll with it.
What was the amount of square footage on the biggest building I've ever done?
Oh my God. If you guys didn't hear that one, you want just the average, like just the base,
Yep.
or do you want exact? Okay.
If they can do exact, because I gave a pretty exact number there.
You did give it exact. So let's just say this: the closest person that can get to that number will win. So he did a huge ass flat glass job. The number of square feet was like stupid nuts. So the first person that can get the closest to that number, they'll win something. There you go.
Boom, strategic tent.
Dude, he can't play anymore. Okay. That dude right there, he wins like every single fucking week. And he's okay. Here's the thing. That guy right there, strategic, he's actually going to be my guest on next week's show. So that's going to be the first time he can't win shit. That's it.
He's still gonna win. Watch, he's still gonna win something.
No, fuck that. No, he ain't winning shit. He ain't winning shit. I like the guy, but he ain't winning shit next week because he's actually the guest on the show. So this is the last time. This is the last time, strategic. That's it, dude. You're done. Yeah, no, screw that. He ain't winning next week. Marcus, come up with another question, bud.
What are the two places that I said I can move to?
Marcus mentioned 2 locations that he would love to move to with his family. What are those 2 locations? What are they? Who's going to do it? I'm watching Instagram. I'm watching here. I actually know the answer. So if Marcus is not paying attention, I'll call it. But he's named 2 locations that he would move to with his family if he decides to move out of California. What are they? No one knows. Look at that, Marcus. Marcus, look at that shit. No one knows. They weren't paying attention.
Come on.
No, strategic. No, get out of here. You're done. I am checking IG. I am. It's right here. So if you see me looking up like this, I'm watching. Zach Brown's got it. It was Tennessee and no, it wasn't Ireland.
It wasn't
No,
Ireland.
no, it wasn't Ireland. It's not Philly. It's not Aspen. Those are places he's gone and worked. Nope. Brenda, stop. No, you're not. It's not Canada. It's not Portugal. No. So Zach got the first one. He got one. It was Tennessee, and then there was another one.
Yep.
What was it? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win?
Janelle.
Damn, that's the chick that's going to give me a black eye after this show. What the fuck? She's like, I don't need a giveaway. I'm going to give you like that she's giving oh man. Okay. Marcus, last question. Go for it.
How long have I been in the industry?
Oh, there you
did
go.
Say it a couple of times.
You did say it a couple of times. How long has Marcus been in the film industry? You did say it a couple of times. You did. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? I'm glad that your wife's not playing because that's not fair. Okay, so I'm glad. I'm glad your wife like backed out and was like, "Okay, I know every fucking answer. I'm not going to do this." But
I'm like, babe, answer the questions. I want the ways. I want the gifts. Come on.
No. Strategic. I know you know this one, but you can't know.
David.
You're done.
David
C20. Yep. 27 years. Yep. Look at that. Dun. Got it. And speaking of giveaways, guys, last week I did not get a chance to give last week giveaways out, so I will get all these out by the end of this week. Okay, so I got all 6 of you guys last week and this week. Cool. Got it. I could have had a hat trick. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Oh my God. Oh, see, look, you mentioned giveaway and everybody's like, oh, I can win every single one. No, that's not the way it works. No.
Do you drink vodka?
Well, my girlfriend, she kind of forces like vodka pickled shots on me sometimes.
Vodka pickled shots? I've had whiskey pickled shots.
No, she's but anyways, it's not my go-to, but I've had it. I mean, I'm more of a whiskey guy, so.
So one of the coolest houses I've done was I tinted the owner of Kettle One Vodka.
No way.
Dude, he had monkeys playing cards painted on his ceiling and taking shots like all over his house. And this guy walks up to me and my brother and I are tinting all the windows. He takes it on a tour and he's like, so what kind of vodka you like? I'm like, Greg Goose. He's like, get the fuck out of my house. And I'm like, what? He's like, my brother's like, dude, look up. And I'm like, oh. But he gave us a shot at the end after we were done. He gave us a shot of Kettle One Vodka. It was so dope. It was so freaking cool.
And let me guess, you changed your answer real quick. No, this is the best one here.
Kettle One Vodka.
Dude, that's awesome. Oh my God, that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. All right, so what I want you to do is first off, you guys, thanks for playing on the games, but I'm going to take the chats off. So here we are, hour and 11 minutes. This is perfect timing. So Marcus, this is your chance, part of the show where I want you to leave a legacy about yourself. So that could be tips, tricks, advice, whatever the case may be, that you would like for everybody to kind of go, I remember that guy because this is what he said. So this is your chance.
Stay humble. Stay humble in this industry and take criticism with a grain of salt. There will always be, if you post a picture, there's always going to be someone that's going to tell you, great job. And then there's going to be someone that goes, that looks like shit. Look at your top right corner. I don't know. I can't believe you posted this. You got to be able to take criticism in this industry, but also take that criticism and turn it into advice. So if someone tells me, dude, your window looks like crap, look at your top corner, I'm going to sit there going, okay, you really saw that, all right, but why did he say that? Like, what can I do to make it better? But be humble and ask. Don't be afraid to ask someone. Like, honestly, you can blow my private message up. If you have my cell phone number, you can call me anytime and go, I'm having a problem with this. I can't California roll. I can't clean the frames right. The gaskets have debris. I will always be there, but you got to be able to ask and just be humble in this industry.
Very, very, very well said. Marcus, on that note, dude, I appreciate you taking time. I'm glad I was able to finally get you on while you're not traveling. So thank you so much for being on.
Thank you.
and I will stay in touch with what we discussed a while back, and we'll go from there. But on that note, get the fuck off my show. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're done. Get the hell out. Go buy your wife something with all that fucking money from competitions. Okay, on a serious note, if you guys, like, seriously, if you guys need advice, anything that Marcus can help you out with, please hit him up on Facebook, find him, and he's there. He's just like a lot of us out there that just want to help you guys, encourage, and whatever the case may be, he's that other guy. So please go message him, hit him up, be friends with him. Make sure he gets the correct vodka and not the shitty vodka. I'm just saying. All right. And then he's a good guy to know. I'm telling you, I've met him numerous times in person, and it's still same smile, handshake, hug. What's up, buddy? How you doing? And he's a great guy. So again, like I said, I will get giveaways out hopefully by the end of this week. I got sidetracked last week, so I'll make sure everybody's gets out. And then on top of that, I had to reach out to everybody again because I lost everybody's addresses because my Facebook got hijacked and gone. So if you guys see a message from me, please answer it so I can get your address. So there. Next week, my guess, if you guys didn't already know, is that guy, or this guy down here, down there, right there, Strategic Tent Studio. He just confirmed he will be on the show in the hot seat. So guess what? No more winnings for you. Anyways, he'll be here on the show next week, so don't forget to tune in. On that note, guys, have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you live right here on Tint'er Tuesday on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. And I'm going to get out of here, and hopefully I'll have everything back up and running. I got my closing back. I'll see you guys next week. See ya.